Hello, hello, it's Tash and Ro.
Welcome to or welcome back to
It's Saturday,
your personal self-care pod where you can escape the work week and unwind with your two besties.
No matter what day of the week it is, but for us,
It's Saturday. All right,
Oh my
back
God.
in the studio.
I feel like it's been like a month since
I know.
I've been here.
I know.
Because we had a break and then we recorded at my house and then I don't even remember what we last talked about, what we last did. So I didn't see you this whole weekend, which is so weird.
We were literally saying that, like, we went 4 days without seeing each other, and I'm like, feels like a month.
And I'm like, what have you been doing?
Who are you?
Who are you?
What do you do for work? Oh my
Okay,
God.
where do we even?
I know. I'm like, oh my God. There's
We
so
gotta,
much,
like-
so many updates, guys. So many things have happened.
Yeah, this is an update episode. So if you don't like those, then why are you listening? Because most of the time we're giving you just updates on our lives because you guys are usually in them. So.
Yeah. Okay. So as far as his birthday weekend or week,
Oh,
kind of like
yeah.
leading
Yeah,
up to that weekend. And on Wednesday, we both cut work early and we went to this vineyard that I had no idea even existed. It's like past Canada and it's called Kin Vineyards. Kin, very cute family run vineyard. We went there. I like randomly found it. I was trying to like figure out what to do. There was like so many like options for Ottawa, actually, what to do like for date nights. I found like a lot of cute stuff, like vineyards. There's like cooking classes that you can do. You can get a chef to come and like prepare a meal at your house.
Oh my gosh.
If you're feeling bougie, it's about like $300. It's like $150 per person. But I mean, if you're like trying to ball out,
Yeah, if you want to make it, if it's like a special occasion, like it was his 30th,
Yes.
or like if it's an anniversary or something, that could
Yeah.
be a fun thing to do.
100%. So we found this vineyard. We went there. Super cute. Obviously, like the grapes weren't fully like grown yet because it's only June. So I definitely want to go back when it's September. But they had this really good orange wine. It was like a fermented Chardonnay. So it was kind of like an orange wine, and it was so delicious.
I don't know if I've ever had orange wine.
It's so good. We'll
Okay.
definitely have some in Italy.
Does it taste like really fruity?
Yeah, this one, no. Orange wine sometimes tastes fruity, but this one was like kind of like soury.
Okay.
It was really good.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had that, and then we went to Joey's for happy hour because it was happy hour time, and got that tofu bowl that we got that you told me to get last
Did you
time we
like
were there.
it?
Oh, I love it.
Dude,
so
it's
good.
really good. The crispy wontons.
So yummy.
Okay, but speaking of Joey, like, did you not find like you were hungry after? Like the portions have gotten smaller, or
And
I've
the-
just gotten hungrier. I don't know.
The portions have gotten smaller, but also the prices are like each thing is like $25 plus. Each bowl or dish or entree is like $25 plus.
Every person that I've spoken to recently about going to Joey, we like has the same complaint. Like it was so expensive and it was so like mediocre, and the sizes were small.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, Joey, what's going on?
What's going on?
I'm a little disappointed.
Even the happy hour isn't that great anymore.
Yeah,
It
it's
used to be
not.
way better.
Yeah, it used to be like $8 doubles.
Yeah.
Now it's like $18 doubles.
Nightmare, where are you at?
Yeah, literally.
No, seriously. Speaking of my Nightmare, though, and if you're listening, Nightmare, like listen up because
Oh, nice.
speaking of the Nightmare,
Are you about to tell me a dream? Did you have a nightmare? Like,
no,
it's really confusing.
the mayor
word.
of the night,
Mayor of the evening.
the evening mayor, Gerp, who should have really been the night mayor, had this like really good idea, and he told Farza and he told me, and now I'm gonna tell everybody else because it's such a good idea. That you know how there's the Red Blacks games at Lansdowne, so there's already infrastructure in place. They have like the cops, they have the area booked off and everything to just set up like a tailgate. So in the States, there's always tailgates going on before football games, and it just gets people super like hyped up. Like you can go drinking outside, and it's like an area designated to drinking for people who have tickets.
Yeah.
So we should just do that at Lansdowne because we already have the police that can kind of orchestrate the whole thing and make sure that people aren't getting crazy. They already have the place kind of sectioned off. If you have a ticket to the Red Blacks game, then you get access to this area, maybe where they have the farmers market, and you can just drink outside. They had bring some vendors and things like that. And
support local.
Support local, yeah. And that way too, it's not, so you can't go to the tailgate unless you have a ticket for the Red Blacks. So then it's increasing ticket prices.
Yeah, which I feel like the Red Blacks definitely need. I feel like I've obviously never been to a tailgate, but one of the main reasons why I want to go to an NFL game is because I want to be a part of the tailgate portion of the experience.
Yeah.
So I feel like everyone would be so down to do that.
Well, yeah.
And yeah, if we're trying to boost nightlife, I feel like that's such a great way to do it. And I feel like Ottawa is not one to get like too rowdy either. So I don't think they have to worry about people like flipping cars or like lighting shit on fire. It's like we're respectable people, and I think we would keep it classy.
Yeah.
And it'd be so fun.
It would be so fun. I went to like a tailgate when we were in Chicago for a baseball game. Like it was like a tailgate. And it's all outside. We just went bar hopping. They had sectioned off bars that were just for people going to this baseball game.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun. You just walk around with your beer like to different bars. They had music, they had a DJ, and it honestly adds to the experience of like the game.
Yeah.
Just the tailgate part.
It can't be that hard to get a permit to like be able to drink just in that designated area.
They do it for the Christmas market. Like people are walking around with their like
Yeah,
mulled wine
that's
and
true,
stuff, right?
right?
So I feel like they already have the infrastructure in place to do this. Like,
no, this is
so shout out GURP. Like should have been.
I don't want to say GURP should have been the nightmare, but GURP should have been the nightmare. Honestly, sorry, Mathieu.
Yeah.
And speaking of GURP, didn't he like surprise Farzad with something super cute?
Oh my god, yeah. So he,
oh my gosh,
literally, he was like, I got tickets to Snoop Dogg, and it was on, I think like the Tuesday or I don't know what day it was, but it was one of the days before. It was a Tuesday. Yeah, right before his birthday, and he came and picked him up, and they went to Snoop Dogg together, and it was apparently so good, like so much fun.
Man, I regret not going.
Yeah.
I love Snoop Dogg. My you guys know my email in grade 7 was drop_like_it's_hot@hotmail.com, and the O's were zeros.
Oh my god.
I fucking love Snoop Dogg.
They played like all of his songs, and even like the songs he was just featured on, they played like all of like Akon songs.
Yeah.
And, you know, so Farzad said it was just like a 90s and early 2000s, just like such a fun time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they had a good time. So he had a good birthday, and then after that we went to Muskoka.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I have always wanted to go to Muskoka. You just like hear about it being like cottage country and just like so beautiful, so serene. And I never knew anyone that had a spot in Muskoka. And it's kind of far for us to like rent a cottage there, you know, like just make it a weekend. It's kind of like,
yeah, it's about 5 hours.
It's about 5 hours. And one of our friends, KW, invited us to our cottage for the weekend, and we all were able to take Friday off. So it was basically like a long weekend. And it was probably one of the best weekends of my life.
It was, we didn't want to leave. We got these hats that say Muskoka Forever. And we'll plug it in like the description. So, and I became that hat. Like, I feel like that hat was my whole personality.
Literally. Matt wears it. I got one for Matt as well, you guys. And he's not even a hat guy, because usually hats don't fit his head because he kind of has a big head. But this trucker style hat, which I fucking love trucker hats.
Now I'm like obsessed.
Fits him so well. He went forwards, he went backwards. I'm like, ooh. Turn the hat around. Let's go forever. Looks so good. So we're both just rocking our hats like all the time now.
I literally wear it around my neighborhood, and people are like, "Oh, Muskoka forever."
Yeah. Oh my god, you have a spot in Muskoka?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, we literally got there, and like in true like Toronto Friends style, that we like rolled up, and they had like shots ready for us to go. The energy was just like so high. We're all just like screaming. We hadn't seen each other like since your birthday, so it's been like almost 6 months.
Yeah.
I feel like that's our timeline. We usually do like every 6 months we get to see each other. Either they go there or we go here. What? We go there or they go here.
They go here and we go there. Yeah.
And then just like the whole weekend was just perfect.
It was so much fun. And it was also Nicole's birthday. So, well, it was Nicole's birthday, and Farzad's birthday just kind of got added to that. It was so funny. Like everything that they did for Nicole, I was like, you're so lucky that you share a birthday with Nicole.
Literally.
So yeah, we had like a really cute brunch on the Saturday. They like decorated the place. It was so cute. And then Kate got these sick, like just like plain white t-shirts, because we'd been watching Jersey Shore.
Yes.
And these like markers where you can just like draw on the t-shirt, and that was so fun too.
Okay, I didn't know. What can't you do, Romina? You literally fucking became Picasso. She drew the sickest little pickle art on her like little corner over here. I'm like, I thought mine was good, and I was like so proud of mine. I was like, oh my god, like, can we just show everyone mine? Like, I really took my time. Like, oh my god, look at this, I'm super S, da da da. And I look at Romina's, and I was like, I'm gonna throw my shirt in the trash. I'm literally gonna throw my shirt in the trash.
I've been wearing it around the house. I'm like, love it. Like,
what was the thing? It was Dill Diva.
Dill
Diva.
And then on the back it said #pickled.
Yes.
It was so funny.
Oh my god, not just a pretty face. You literally can do everything. and then we even had like those big glasses.
Oh my god.
And then it was so funny because we had those big glasses, and then classic me, I couldn't find my actual glasses by the end of the weekend. Muskoka has them forever. It's fine.
Forever.
And so on the drive home, I needed sunglasses because it was really bright. So I was wearing these, and I kind of forgot I was wearing them. And then we stopped at a gas station to use the bathroom, and I'm just like rolling in with these big ass jerseys.
They were literally massive sunglasses with bedazzled all around them. And Tash is just wearing them the whole day. And then we were at this like place to get gas, and she's like, oh my god, I'm still wearing these sunglasses.
Like, people probably think I'm fucking so weird.
Muskoka forever.
Muskoka forever. Yeah, I was wearing that too, honestly. Yeah, it was such a good time. The weather was really good. It wasn't too hot, not too cold. Like, I definitely still got a really good tan. She had some jet skis, so we got to rip around on the lake on the jet skis, and that was really fun.
So fun. And also we got to try Anya's famous potato salad.
No, you guys, I've literally been waiting probably 4 years for this potato salad. Like, no joke. Like, Anya's like she's such a good like chef in general.
She's like the mom of the group.
Yeah, she's a baker, cook, like everything. Like, she's so good. And I've just been hearing for years about her potato salad and how it takes her like hours and hours to make it, and like everything's cut up into these tiny pieces, and just like every ingredient, like just her heart and soul goes into this potato salad. But every time she's around, like, she doesn't bring it because it's a whole ordeal.
Because also we're going out clubbing. She's not going to bring a potato salad.
Literally. So I was like, wait, Cottage weekend? And I straight up asked her, I was like, can you please do your potato salad? And she's like, yeah, of course. I was like, oh my God. And guys, it lived up to the hype.
Yes.
It was so good, so creamy, so delicious. Like, sometimes you eat potato salad and it tastes kind of like just like processed and not really gross, like just like this, like the sauce of it. This one was just like fresh and delicious.
She even adds like green apple to it, which I've never heard in a potato salad. That made it like a little tangy, a little tart. God. It was so good. And then she also made a amazing ice cream cake, which I've never even like.
How do you make that?
Who makes ice cream cakes?
How do you?
Like, what?
I literally wouldn't even know where to begin.
She made like brownie base, and then she took 2 different types of ice cream and put it on top, and then she had like a thing on top. I don't know. But she just pulled out all these things, and we were like, what?
No, it was insane.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, Anya. We love you so much. And Muskoka forever.
Muskoka forever, dude.
And I wasn't hungover one single moment.
No.
No,
we went to bed like relatively good times, and when you're in a cottage too, it's just like you're relaxing, you're chilling. Like, it was very nice weekend for that.
We learned a new drinking game. Or it wasn't really a drinking game. Yeah. What was the game? What is it called? Curd? The pool game?
Yes.
I guess you could kind of make it into a drinking game, but we just learned a new fun game to play. You guys have a pool table. I'm not even going to try to explain it because it's really confusing. But shout out to the game Curd. Next time I'm at an Airbnb or a cottage that has a pool table, I definitely need to whip that out.
Honestly, yeah, I'd never heard of this game, but it was so fun. And like,
it's fun for everybody.
And it makes you kind of like, your heart rate's up because you're running around. You're like having to like run around and play this game. And it was honestly such a fun little addition. Now, every time we go to a cottage with a pool table, I'm like, Curd out. Oh my gosh. And one of my favorite moments though too is when we're all just like hanging out like by the fire, like down by the lake, and we were playing Would You Rather for like hours. I want to say for 3 hours, guys, to a point where it got so like, would you rather have like toes and you're like, I don't know. It would just go weird. Would you rather have it got weird.
Would you rather have nipples for fingers or finger long nipples?
Yeah, it was some weird stuff like that. And we played that for like hours, like Would You Rather. But then we also played this game called Rumor Has It. Okay, where we had this vodka.
We've played before,
yes,
but we've never played it like this.
So Farzad loves his vodka water like bag. There's this like little bags that you can buy from the LCBO. It has a vodka water in it, and we always do this like slap in the bag, like slap the bag and like you drink it.
Yeah.
And we started being like, okay, you have to slap the bag and drink, and then say rumor has it.
Slap the bag, spill the tea.
Yeah, spill the tea. So the digs started getting really intense. Like, at first we were like slapping the bag, saying like cutesy stuff. Then it was like, rumor has it, like, this isn't even your cottage. Like, this is an Airbnb.
Rumor has it, Tash got her wedding dress from Shein.
Like all this crazy stuff. And yeah, but everyone was taking it so well. You know how like sometimes you're with people and like
Yeah.
you say a dig and then like I said, rumor has it Kate Taylor, who works at Sephora, like she's really high up in Sephora, works at Shoppers Drug Mart, and everyone was dying.
And then Nicole works at L'Oreal, and I was like, rumor has it Nicole works at Rexall.
Yeah, everyone was just so good. And then Matt was like, rumor has it Faraz and Romina were in arranged marriage, and I pissed myself laughing.
It's kind of funny because I remember when we were in the group chat before coming up, Ritzy like posted like, oh, like why don't we do a roast of Nicole and Farzi? And then no one was really down. We're like, I don't really want to do a roast. But then we actually ended up doing a full-blown hour-long roast of everybody. And it was so funny and so fun.
And it was fun because it wasn't planned. So I feel like a roast that's like planned like that, it's so much pressure.
Yeah.
This was like, oh, I have one. And like we would just run and like.
We literally finished the whole bag of vodka water.
Yeah. No, Faraz is like, we're bringing one for the Canada because I'm like, let's play that again.
Oh my God, yes.
Let's play Rumor Has It.
Yes.
That's going to be our new thing.
Down.
Rumor Has It. Like, go.
Oh my God, I'm just incredibly down for that.
Yeah.
So long story short, we're moving to Muskoka forever, and this is what it is.
The pod's name is now just called Muskoka Forever.
Sorry, Muskoka Forever. We actually got to meet the owner of Muskoka Forever, the brand.
He wants to come on the pod, so
I would love to have Reed on the pod. He's like good friends with Kate. He's actually like their neighbor at their cottage. They're like right beside each other, and then he came over and they were hanging out with us.
Yeah, they're really cool.
It was so fun.
Yeah,
that was just such a great weekend.
Yeah, such a good weekend.
And then I can't remember what I did. We came back and then what did we do?
You said you had a really good LCBO.
Oh yeah, this was leading up to Muskoka Forever. And
Forever. So
I went to LCBO. I obviously bought like so much booze. Like I bought like, we got like Farzi a gift, we got like Kate W a gift, and then I passed like all of our alcohol. Also, side note, I feel like we may have talked about this before, but I was trying to find Casamigos. And I thought I was like going crazy because I was in the tequila section. I looked over it a million times, couldn't find it. I'm like going crazy. Finally asked for it, and they keep that top tier stuff like still in the back
because they had so many robberies.
Yeah, I just like kind of forgot about that.
Did you hear that LCBO is going on strike soon?
No.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Well, at least we live close to Gatineau. We could actually go there. And stock
they might go on strike soon because they're trying to increase their wages.
They make really good money. I thought
they make $16 to $30 is the highest. Like if you're a manager.
Oh, $30 an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, I thought it was more.
The highest paying job at LCBO makes $30. That's not enough.
What's minimum wage now? Like $27? I don't know.
No, minimum wage is $15. But I feel like for an LCBO, like a government, it's like with the government, they should be. They should making more. No, like a manager.
Okay, especially the people that served me at this LCBO at Train Yards. Shout out to, oh my God, what's his name? He was Mo and she was, I want to say Ruby or something like that.
Oh my God.
I know her?
Yes.
Okay.
Because when I used to go to the LCBO there, Ruby, I know. Ruby is she's such a sweetheart.
So sweet.
She's such a sweetheart.
I roll up to her cash. She's just immediately is like so happy, so nice. Yeah. And I'm like giving her my stuff and she's like, do you want a bag? And I was like, oh, probably, yeah, I guess like I have this bag. She's like, no, like I'm gonna go get you a box. Like she goes get me a box, she puts all my stuff in, she's like cracking jokes and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. And I literally have like this huge thing of booze. And then Mo walks by and Ruby like waves to Mo and he goes, and she's like, are you leaving? And he's like, nope, I'm gonna go help this lady first bring her stuff to her car. And I was like, me? And he was like, yeah, I can't let you walk out of here with this big box by yourself. And he's like, I'm leaving and I'm gonna walk this to your car. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, thank you so much. Like I've never had anyone bring my stuff for me to the car.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And I don't even know how I would have done it by myself. I would have probably had to go on like a little cart. And then we're just chatting and then somehow comes up that I'm a teacher and he was saying, oh my God, he's like, I went to my nephew's field trip the other day. You're an angel. Like, how do you do that? Like, I have no idea how you manage 30 kids at once. I couldn't even manage like 4 at a time. Like, God bless you. Like, you're an angel. God bless you.
And then you're like, you're an angel.
I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, leave us a review. I'm like, oh my God, I actually do need to leave you guys a review.
Imagine he just passed you a tablet and he's like, it's just going to ask you a few questions.
And here you go. I'm trying to win cash prize over here. But no, they just were so nice and just went above and beyond. And I just like, I feel like normally like, no one does that.
No, that LCBO, I remember there was a few people that were so freaking nice. And Ruby, I remember. I actually remember her because she was always like radiated and just like good vibes. She'd be like, how are you doing? And then one time I was looking for like a specific wine. She gave all these recommendations for all these other wines. Like,
Yeah.
Just went above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm only going to the LCBO train yards now.
Yeah.
I'm never going anywhere else.
oh yeah. Way better than the other one.
No.
Yeah. Did you hear actually that they're opening up a stacked market in Ottawa in the Vineyard market? So stacked market is they have in Toronto, which we've been to together.
Yeah.
They're
Which was
opening
really
up like
fun.
a pop-up in Vineyard market soon. So that should be really fun.
Do we know when?
I don't think they've said when, but they've said
Okay.
this
Just gonna
summer.
literally pop up.
Yeah, it's
I
like
mean, if
gonna-
it's in July, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
We could go.
so cute.
I had a really good time. Like they have lots of local vendors, like really yummy food. And it's just something to do that's different.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
I'm pretty
so
sure
fun.
Kate got like a really cute bathing suit at the stock market last time we were all there.
Oh my god, and she got a cute bathing suit when we were in Muskoka when we went to that
Kate,
store.
Oh yeah, we went to this really cute store, you guys. And Kate literally, everything that Kate Taylor tried on looked
So good.
phenomenal. I was like, okay, you have to buy that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you have to buy that. Like,
You have to buy
okay, now $7,000 later, like you need to buy the whole store. I'm sorry. That's what
Like,
happens when
oh.
you're 6 foot tall Barbie.
Yes,
Everything
literally.
looks good on you.
Seriously, oh my god,
Yeah, that store was super cute.
so cute, so cute.
I love a good market. Okay, and then also I heard too, like the Old Chapters is turning into a music venue.
So cool. So Live Nation like bought out the old chapters and they're creating a music venue.
That's sick because that venue is huge and it's 2 levels.
And it's better for like different if a artist wants to come here and it's a different vibe than like this whatever it's called now, Scotiabank. What is it called? The
TD Center.
TD Center.
Yeah, and I just feel like people could maybe go to like, well, like for example, some of our friends were at Berlin last night. I feel like that spot's kind of big, but it's not huge. Like the upstairs is pretty small.
Yeah.
We don't have something that's like New City gas level. Like we just don't have a spot like that. So I feel like this space like could be that.
Yes.
But it's not happening, I think, for like 2025.
for a while, for 2025. I think
Okay.
next summer it'll probably be
Yeah.
good.
But still, I'm down.
Things are popping up.
Did the Nightmare do this?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't know.
Or are you just walking in all this stuff
just-
already being done?
Seriously, he's coming in Ottawa at a good time.
Yeah.
Like I feel like all this stuff's popping up and then now he's just gonna be like, guys, look at what I
It
did.
was like, it was me.
It was
C'est
me.
moi. Monsieur.
Oh my god. What else? Escapade got canceled.
Okay.
Day 3. We didn't go this year, but yeah,
No.
day 3 got canceled.
We did not go. We had a wedding this year, but even if we didn't have a wedding, guys, honestly, last year really like took a toll on my entire soul. Like 3 days, like out on your feet for like 12-hour days, like it's a lot. So
Yeah.
I don't know if we would have even went this year if we didn't have a wedding. But in hindsight, I guess it's kind of a good thing because the weather was so bad. It like rained all weekend. And then yesterday the rain was so bad that they canceled it around like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, no, it's just not for me anymore. I can't do those festivals
it's
anymore.
Too much. Like funny story, our friend Zamir literally was supposed to be in Toronto this weekend because he has Shopify like summit this week and he works at Shopify. And I get a FaceTime from Zamir yesterday at like 1:30 and I thought he was with Steph because I was like, oh, because they're both in Toronto for the summit. I'm like, oh, he's probably FaceTiming with Steph, like so cute. And I answer and then he's like in like a muscle shirt and like I can see the background looks familiar and it's like Hannah and Carlo's apartment. And I was like, hey, and I was like, wait, where are you? I'm like, aren't you in Toronto? Like are you at Hannah and Carlo's? He like puts up his bracelet. He's like, we're going to Escapade. Like, are you coming? Are you in? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, absolutely not. He's like, at least come to the pre-drink. And I was like, I can definitely go to the pre-drink. I went to the pre-drink and yeah, I just like, I'm like, I can't do this. I
gotta
like, good
go.
for you guys, but honestly, not you guys all are so tired.
Yeah, no.
Everyone seemed like so ready for bed.
Yes.
And some people were ready for bed.
The third day is always like you got to rally. It's like
really
you got to
gotta
push.
rally.
You got to push it through.
So I felt bad because he literally flew from Toronto to Ottawa. He flew in the morning and he was flying back today at like 5 a.m.
Oh my god.
And then the festival got canceled. But they also went out to Berlin. I heard it was a super, super fun time. They still partied their faces off. So at least
I
they
feel like
still did
Zamir
something.
always like something bad happens like that, and he always like turns it into a super positive
Oh my God,
experience.
Of course.
Like,
And for Zamir
yeah.
too, it's like it wouldn't have mattered if they were at Escapade. It's for our whole friend group. It doesn't matter where we are. It's just as long as we're together.
It really
That's what
doesn't matter. I
matters.
feel like even if we were there and it got canceled, it would have been
Yeah.
still so fun.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You just make different memories.
Yeah, 100%. I did not have a great fun weekend though. I had a school deadline, so I literally just grinded all weekend. So in hindsight, I'm like so happy I didn't buy a ticket because I would have not been able to. I would have had to sell it. So
yeah, true.
So like I'm like, okay, something like told me not to go this year, and it was
Also, the lineup like was nowhere near as good as last year.
no, yeah,
No.
it wasn't.
I
That's
felt like
weird.
last year was Literally perfect. A dream.
Yeah.
Can't top it.
We're gonna rave in Vegas. I'm saving my raving for that.
Guys, we're going to Vegas in like a little over 2 weeks. It doesn't seem real, but it seems so real. I'm so excited to wear my airport fit. I'm like the most excited to wear that. I literally can't wait. And I can't wait to show you guys. It's so freaking cute.
I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be so good.
Muskoka forever or Vegas forever? I don't know. On the opposite end of the spectrum, yesterday while everyone was out partying, including my fiance, I was like doing typical Sunday stuff, and then I took a page out of your books and I made such good wellness shots.
Wellness shots are so fun.
Oh my
so
gosh.
good.
Okay, this is what I made.
Yeah.
I use lemons. I use 4 lemons.
Did you use your juicer or your blender?
I used my Vitamix.
Okay.
Yeah. I used my Vitamix, 4 lemons.
Okay.
2 apples, a handful of ginger, basically, like cut up, obviously. And what spice did I put in there? Turmeric. There you go.
So good.
You. And holy shit, they're so good.
So good, eh?
They're
apple's smart to add apple, so it makes it more sweet.
Oh, and I put a little bit of honey too.
Okay, good.
Tiny little slash of honey. But oh my gosh, you guys, it was so easy. But because it is like a bit thicker, like what I did was I strained it after.
Yeah, you have
and I
to
had
strain
water. Yes,
water.
I had a bunch of water, and then I strained it, and then like I left like a bit of like the pulpy stuff on top, and then I just added more water to that, blended it again, and then I got I have so much juice now.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite thing to do.
I know.
Honestly.
And I drank it today twice, and I was like, I'm so healthy. Oh my God.
Honestly, like I need to make some this weekend. I love making those. It's just so fun. I love, and you can change up the recipe. You can add like different things, and
I just want something like, okay, I feel like this will be good. This is like pretty basic. I want to add like oranges.
Oranges are so good.
Yeah.
I did ones with beets, and they were really good. Ooh. Beets and blueberries.
Yeah, because you made some for Mother's Day.
Yeah, beets and blueberries was really good. I made like a green goddess one, so it was like celery, green apple, spinach. What else?
I already some celery because I don't like celery at all. It's probably one of my least favorite things to eat, but I feel like if I had it in a juice.
Yeah, in a juice, you don't taste it.
Yeah, and it's good for you.
Yeah. Okay, something else we did on the weekend too was we went to T&T.
Oh
Our Saturday night was going to T&T.
Honestly, that is a sick Saturday night. I love going to T&T. I feel like something funny always happens every time I go.
Oh my God. So I hadn't gone in a really long time, like a few years.
Years?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We haven't gone. I hadn't gone in a while because it's kind of far for us. And like, unless
true.
I like have something in mind to go buy, I feel like it's kind of overwhelming to go there.
That's a really good point, yeah.
So we go there and right away I went to go grab a cart and I realized you have to put like $1 to get the cart, which I haven't seen in years to put like $1.
First of all, I never use a cart when I go to T&T because that means you're buying a lot of stuff. And 2, it was quarters before.
Now it's dollars. So I get there. I'm like, what? My friend's like, how do we pull this out? They're like, oh, you need to put $1. I'm like, who has $1 in their pocket? So we went to the car. Thankfully, Farzad has this like coin thing in our car.
God bless.
Don't rob us.
There's a $7.
Yeah, $5 in there. And he grabs like $1. And so we go get it. And then right away we're like going through and it's just like so chaotic. There's so many people. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? But we had a list of things we were gonna buy.
God, what did you get?
Because I wanted to do like a full meal prep of like Asian inspired dishes. So we got a lot of like oyster sauce, hoisin, like goju gang, whatever it's called. It's like a soybean sauce.
Okay.
What else did we buy that was good? A lot of like noodles, like vermicelli noodles.
Yeah.
I just love snacking on seaweed, so I got seaweed.
Dude, I love snacking on nori too. So salty and delicious.
So delicious. And wasabi peas. I don't know if you know those.
I don't want those.
They're literally peas and they have wasabi on them. They're so good. Anyway. And we also got like sweet buns that they make in house there.
Yes, the beef buns. The steamed buns.
Yes, the
oh my
steamed
God, I
buns.
fucking love
They're
this.
so-
Okay, I'm literally going to T&T tomorrow.
Oh so good. And then mochi balls, which I love mochi, like anything mochi is so good. But okay, so Far's like, okay, let's each get like one cool snack. And like I think I got the mochi balls, and then he goes and gets this like wafer thing, and we didn't really look at it. Like he looked at it, but I was just like, okay, got some like wafer cookies, whatever. We get home. Turns out he got like the durian wafer cookies, guys.
No.
Yes. The worst. And if you don't know what durian is, it's literally a fruit, the smelliest fruit in the world. Okay. So he opens up the pack right away.
Burn the house down. Burn it.
I'm like, oh my God, what the
You're like, did you
frick?
shit your pants?
I literally was like, what? It smells like gasoline. Like it smells so weird.
No,
it smells
like farts.
It smells so bad. And I'm like, what is that? And he's like, oh my God, what is this?
They're expired?
Okay, so he literally opens it, he takes a bite, and then he goes, oh my God, what the hell did I buy? He starts spitting it out. I'm like, Oh my God. We had to double bag it in like 2 grocery bags and then like go illegally throw out the garbage because it reeks so. We couldn't just throw it in the garbage. It reeked so bad. And then we put it in his shop and it smelled so bad. So we had to literally pull it out anyway. So just like heads up, if you're going to T&T, maybe read what flavor. And this is a wafer cookie. It wasn't like the full fruit. It wasn't
the actual fruit. No, this fruit, I got exposed to this when I was traveling in Asia. And it's just like known as being like the smelliest, stinkiest fruit. And it was mainly in like Thailand is where it was. And like people would be selling it and eating it. And I would just be like, oh my God, it smells so bad. But I had to try it one time. I was just like,
oh my God, so you tried it?
I tried it. It tasted like shit, bro. Like, why would you taste something that smells so bad and think it's going to, it smells so bad and you think it's going to taste good? It tastes exactly how it smells. And I literally started gagging.
But then it's also just like, how do people, like eat this? It doesn't taste good and it smells bad. Like what is going on?
It must be really, really, really good for you.
Or no, I think people who are born and raised in those areas think it smells good.
It's like kind of like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like your own brand. Like, oh, it smells pretty good. Okay, wait. It's rich in plant compounds, including anthocyanins, carotenoids, polyphenols, and flavonoids. So durian is very nutritious fruit that's rich in fiber, vitamin B and C, and various plant compounds.
Just eat blueberry.
Just eat a fucking blueberry, dude. You'll live longer.
Oh my God.
And you won't throw up.
No, it's too much. Like I was like, I can't believe a wafer cookie.
It just looks weird too. Like all the spikiness. It's like, it's hard to get in there. It's like, don't eat me. Like I'm really spiky. Maybe
they had the fruit there too, and just the fruit itself smelled so bad. I was like, oh my God. Just anyway.
No, it's disgusting. But speaking of fruits, it's just kind of random, but I feel like a fruit that's really underwhelming that looks like it's going to be so good.
I know exactly what you're going to say. Wait, 3, 2, 1. Dragon fruit. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Dude, you're like, oh my, this is so beautiful. Like this must be so flavorful. I can't wait to have an orgasm in my mouth, with my taste buds. And then I'm like, what the fuck is this? It tastes like paper.
It just tastes like nothing. Like It looks like it should, and people are like, it's so good. I'm like, really? It's like not that good.
Yeah, and it has dragon fruit. Like, oh my God, this sounds like a cool name. I'm like, more like boring fruit.
It looks so much cooler than it tastes. I knew exactly. Like, as soon as you said that, I was like, I know what she's gonna say. I knew what she was gonna say
because she's cultured. We're cultured.
That's so funny though.
But no, also like obviously like going to T&T is like a throwback to when I used to live in Asia, and like T&T only like scratches the surface of like what stores are like there. Like literally I would walk into grocery stores in Asia and the things that would be hanging from the wall, like different kinds of animals, and like don't get me started on like the fish section, like just always the eyeballs are always there, and the eyeballs I feel like are always looking at you wherever you go, like all these fishy eyeballs are following me.
There was 2 types of shoppers at T&T. There was the people who knew what they were buying, and then there was people like us and all the other white people who were just like
like ooh,
they were like reading the package. I just went up to anyone like that I saw like that knew what they were doing. Like if I was like trying to buy like an oyster sauce, like I was like, which one do you buy? Yeah. And then they were like, this one. I'm like, okay, fine. Because there's like there was a whole wall of them. I'm like, I don't know. When you're at the regular grocery store, there's like one, but this one it's like there's like 50.
There's a lot. So. I always get my sushi like sticky rice from there too. It's so much better than if you get it at a regular grocery store, because when you're eating sushi, guys, like you need to have like the sticky rice. I even like prefer that sometimes with like other bowls too. I just like the stickiness of it.
So good.
I don't know what makes it sticky, but I like it.
I like it too. Mm-hmm, it's so good. And then it just got me thinking too, because we've been like meal prepping a lot more and just kind of like thinking of our meals in advance, because sometimes when we have really busy weeks, I'm like, oh, I don't feel like cooking, blah, blah, blah. Like so now we're like,
the day.
Yeah. So now what we started doing is we got a notebook and we've just been writing out all the recipes that we've been making. Aww. And I'm like, I want to start a family cookbook of like these are things that either we saw online that we made, or like we altered them, and like just make a little book of like, then you're like, I'm going to make dinner. And then you're like, you go through your little book and then
you can give it like to your kids one day. No, it's just so cute, because for my bridal shower, like Roxanne got me like the One Love like pot, and then she got me like a notebook, and she's like, this can be your cookbook for like your family.
Honestly, love it. I've been adding recipes. I think it's so cute to have like a little.
So do you like handwrite it?
I handwrite it, but I need to get a cuter book. Right now I'm just using like a notebook. I'm like, this is like a school notebook. I want to get like a cute little notebook, maybe like that doesn't have lines, and then you can just take like like pictures and add the little pictures at the bottom. I just think it's so
That'd
cute.
be such a good keepsake to have too, like for your family.
Yeah, and it's just like keeps you a little organized because then you're like, oh, what do I make tonight? And then you're kind of like,
Then you don't have to like open your phone and like go to a website and scroll 5,000 like times to get to the recipe and then open up Cookie or Cooked Wiki, whatever the frick it is. It's
exactly.
Just, it's in your book.
It's in your book.
It's in your book and you got it.
And you probably have all the ingredients because these are ingredients that you're using a lot, like, you know,
not
so.
durian or dragon fruit. No, I love that idea.
So cute.
Okay, I feel like it's been super trending lately, like the whole like Love Island girls this season and how they look way older than they are. Like, I don't know if you saw that TikTok. I think I sent it to you actually, but there's like a plastic surgeon and they're showing him like pictures of the girls and he's guessing like what they've had done and what their age is. And almost all of them, he guessed like mid to late 30s, sometimes even early 40s. And all these girls are in like their mid to
early 20s. Yes.
So everyone's just like, okay, what's like in the water right now? Like, why are all these girls like having such like crazy Botox and fillers? Like, it doesn't look like super natural and super good. Like, what's going on? And then you blew my mind with this regulation.
So literally in the UK, so in Canada and the US, there's like really strict regulations and rules by Health Canada and the FDA about who can administer like Botox, how it's distributed, like who can do it, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Turns out in the UK, the regulations around like filler, Botox and stuff is way less regulated. Anyone can administer Botox after like a 2-week course. 2 days, online course.
Which is crazy.
And so that means that anyone can go buy Botox, which means the demand is like going down because anyone can do it. So the price goes down. And so people are just administering Botox in their own houses.
Yeah.
And these girls, and these girls are probably like doing it wrong. The thing about Botox that scares me though, is if you put it in the wrong place, you will lose like nerve function in that area.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how Tanya does it so well. She's just
like there's, if you do it wrong, like if you're not a nurse practitioner, if you're not like a certified nurse, you can put Botox in the wrong area and lose, like if you put it close to your eye, like you can lose your vision. Like if you put it close to, I don't know, different nerves, like you can lose function in that area. So I'm like, I would never, even if I'm in the health field, even if I went and learned this stuff, I just don't trust myself to do it.
Oh my gosh, absolutely not. And also like, just because something is like cheaper, like doesn't mean it's better at all. Like I would way rather pay like the price for like a professional than like, oh yeah, but this is like $200 cheaper, so I can get it more often, or I can get more of it because it's less per unit. But it's like, it's crazy. No, girl, like
no, don't
do that. But I will say, I'm so happy I stuck it out with Love Island because now I'm like 16 episodes deep. It got really good after like episode 7, 8, maybe.
I think it got good when like, I don't know, the new girls came in.
That got really juicy. But even before that, just a couple of love triangles were going on. Like some girls were just being crazy. And yeah, now that the bombshells came, and they look like way more natural to me. I feel like they definitely have like a little bit of stuff going on, but at least it's not like I think
Uma, it looks really cute.
Oh my god,
she's
so naturally beautiful.
She's so beautiful. I think she's like the prettiest one.
She is so
and I really like her personality too. Yeah, she's very cute.
Chill.
So
I really like her. I think Grace is super cute.
Grace is cute.
No,
or
the blonde one. What's the blonde one's name?
I think it's Grace.
I thought Grace was the other one.
Oh, Harriet? No, not Harriet. No. We don't like her.
Anyway, the one that had the old fling with Joey Essex. I think she's super cute.
She's very cute.
Yeah. I think Joey Essex is a little bit, I don't know. I think like another hot girl could come in and his head could go.
I don't know why these girls are like going after that Ronnie guy. He's disgusting.
No, Ronnie is weird. I feel like he has like creeper vibes.
He gives serial killer vibes.
I hate his hair. He has no good chat to me. Like he's not funny.
He's doesn't have a good body. Like what does he have?
What is it? Is he really tall? Is he like 6'5" or something? Yeah. He must be tall.
The kid who has like the candy store is so cute. I feel bad for him.
No one likes him.
He's like nobody likes him.
Yeah, I feel like he's trying. He's like, I just want a genuine connection. You're beautiful and like this and that, and they're just like, aw. But then they want these fuck boys. All these girls just want bad boys.
They all want bad boys. I like Jess. I think she's like straight up and says
Jess. Yeah,
says it how it is.
I feel bad for Jess.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, you guys should watch Love Island in the UK because it's actually getting very good. I haven't watched the US one though.
I haven't, but I kind of want to. But I don't think I can do both.
There's too many episodes.
So yeah, maybe once I get fully caught up. I was surprised at how fast I got caught up this weekend. Like I was on episode 7 or 8 and like now I'm on episode, what did I say?
Like 16.
16. So that's like, I was doing all my like housework and errands.
That's exactly
like,
what I did yesterday. I just played in the background and then I was like doing laundry. I was cooking. And so, and sometimes I'm not even watching. I'm just listening.
Yeah. And then when I hear something happen, I'm like, oh, rewind. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. So if you're starting out with it, guys, and you're not too sure, just hold out. It's really good.
It's so good. And also a lot of soccer is going on right now too. There's like 2 cups going on. There's the European Cup and then the Copa American Cup, which it's crazy that they're at the same time. So there's like always soccer games every day. And I'm like, Faraz is always like, oh, the soccer game's on. Like,
are you guys waking up really early to watch the games?
No, we're not that committed. We'll just watch like the good ones because there's every night there's a game and then every day at like 3 o'clock there's a game, or like 12 o'clock there's a game, but we're not watching every single one. But he'll just watch like highlights. But yeah.
Okay, speaking of games also, do you know tonight is like the Stanley Cup Finals, Edmonton Oilers versus Florida?
I know. My mom's in Edmonton right now.
Yo, is she gonna go?
She literally, so she called me the other day, they FaceTimed me and they went, because it was like the game 6 or...
Did she go to game 6?
No, she didn't go, but they were out like drinking and
my
the
God.
crowd, like...
Do you know the story of game 6? Like what happened?
No.
Dude, they were literally down like 4-1 or something. I'm gonna get these numbers wrong, but the Oilers were severely down, okay? And then, and the last like, I want to say the last period, they somehow like bounced back, like took the leaderboard, like we're winning like 6 or 7-5, and then there was a video, the entire stadium starts singing Bon Jovi Living on a Prayer. And they're just like singing this song like Living on a Prayer.
Oh my God,
it was electric. I'm like, imagine if that was at TD and this was the Sens, like I'd be making so much money.
I know.
The Oilers haven't made it to the Stanley Cup playoffs since 1995.
I hope they win. We have to check the score after.
Canadian hasn't won in like so long either. Yeah,
but yeah, she said that the crowds were just insane. Like they were watching it at a bar, and then like the crowds go crazy, and the streets were all filled with people. And like my cousins just got here from Iran, so they're like, "This is so cool!"
God,
like
does this happen every summer?
Yeah, they're like, no, "Wow, what an electric and cool like city." I'm like, "No, this is like very rare that you guys showed up to Edmonton, and now they're like in the finals." But anyway, so they're definitely gonna go watch it somewhere tonight, and it's gonna be crazy.
The game starts at 8 tonight. Yeah, that's gonna go watch it too with some of the boys.
Yeah, that's where Faraz is right now. I'm like, bye.
Yeah, I'm like, I kind of want to have it on like in the background too, just like check the score. But like, wow,
so crazy,
so cool,
so crazy.
Okay, should we jump into some maybe social seg? Because I want to talk about the iOS update coming this fall.
Crazy. There's so many things. I wrote so many notes.
I feel like we just had an update and we talked about like all the other things that it used to do, and now we're already here with another update. I think the thing I'm most excited about is the Genmoji.
Yes.
So it's AI powered emojis that literally allow you to be able to create any kind of emoji that you want.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, okay, pickles.
You can literally be like, Pickles wearing sunglasses, who's a diva.
But then I'm kind of wondering, like, I feel like people are going to get kind of like inappropriate with like these kinds of emojis. So I'm like, I wonder how they will monitor that.
100%. And it's iOS 18. You have to have a iPhone 15 or later. So it's not on every phone. I just
ordered one.
And the update is mainly focused on like AI stuff. So like Siri will now have ChatGPT incorporated into it, which finally, I'm sorry, Siri sucks. Like any question that you ask Siri,
I don't know.
Or it'll just be like, this is what I found on the web. And I'm like, I don't care about what on the web. What did you like? Tell me the answer. I could have just Googled it myself.
Yeah, literally just tell me.
So I'm glad that finally Siri's going to get a little upgrade. And then, there's like Apple Intelligence, which is pretty much, ChatGPT is getting integrated to Siri, Genmoji, which is AI powered emojis. And then there's a few other like small things, but those are like the main things that fall into iOS 18.
It is kind of interesting and also just kind of smart that it's like, oh, you have to have this level of iPhone. So it's like everyone that has an iPhone 14 that just got one last year is probably like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, thank God I waited, guys. I have a shitty 12 and I've had it for 3 years now. And I finally this week just ordered a new iPhone because one, I was due for an upgrade, and two, there was this mega sale on. So it was like perfect timing.
Right before your wedding and stuff.
Right before Vegas, right before the wedding. But I ordered it last week on Tuesday. Like I was telling Romina this, and they're like, okay, yeah, it's going to be ready soon. Wait for your email to say come pick it up. and then you have 3 days to pick it up after they email you. It's been almost a week and I haven't got an email. I'm like, I just want my new phone. Like, I was so ready to have it like this weekend. I was like going to a wedding. I was like, I'm going to take pictures. And I'm like, okay, well now I want it for Canada Day. So
hurry up.
Yeah.
You're going to have to call them tomorrow. Yeah, but no, 100%. Like having a new phone is just, it's so nice.
Literally the back of my phone is so shattered. Like if I were to take up my phone case, shards of glass come off.
I will say at least you like stuck this one out and kept it until the end.
Because it's been broken for like a year. But the only thing that was really good is that the camera, thank God, didn't break. Because if the camera broke, I would have gotten one way sooner. Yeah. But otherwise I'm like, whatever, fuck it. Who cares?
Get a case and then also get a screen protector.
Yeah, I'm going to double down on that 100%. And not be clumsy.
Did you see that now? Oh yeah, you're the one who showed me this. That IG does like reel previews now, so you can like, so we make obviously reels for the pod, and then now you can like send someone a preview before you post it, which is so cool.
That is really, really cool. But I could only do it. There was like I couldn't do it for another one. Like I could do it one time, and then I couldn't do it for another reel I was trying to send you. I think, if you save it as a draft first, then you can't send it as a preview. So you want to make sure you send it as a preview before you save it as a draft. Otherwise, you're not able to share it, which is kind of silly.
And like, it's annoying. IG has like some good features, but some of their stuff, like, so you can schedule posts now if you're a creator. So not like a personal account. You can't schedule.
Oh,
so
is
like,
our account a creator account?
It's like a creator account. Yeah. So anyway, that's why we're able to schedule posts, but we can't schedule stories. Like, why can't I just schedule a story as well?
Because it's kind of like, what's the point of scheduling a post? Because I mean, for most like creator accounts, after you post something, you also want to post a story. So it's like, okay, well then I still have to like be on my phone at the time I post it to post it to story.
So it's kind of like,
I feel like that must be coming soon.
It should be like, once you post this, then please also make a story about it.
Just post it on the story. It doesn't have to be fancy. I don't need a GIF.
Yeah.
Just post it.
Just post it. And then now CapCut also, which what we use for the pod.
Oh my God, I'm so annoyed at this.
Everything is now pro, so you have to pay. And guys, we already pay for Canva. We pay for a lot of stuff for the pod. So I'm like, we're not now going to pay for CapCut. And it's not even
like it's like over $150 for the year. Like, it's expensive.
No, it's a lot. So anyway, now we can't even use CapCut. We have to use like the basic one, which sucks.
Yeah. It just like, I feel like every week when I was editing clips, like more and more of the fonts and the techniques were becoming pro. And now there's literally none that we can really use that like do like the emphasis per like word or whatever like we were doing, which I really liked. Like that purple one we were using for a while. So cute. That was really cute. And I was like, oh, maybe you should just pay. And I'm like, no, I don't want to pay for this. It's expensive.
It's so much.
But it takes way more time to edit reels now, which is annoying.
So annoying.
So if you guys know of any other apps to edit videos and add captions, please let us know.
That's free.
That are free and good. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And also just like things that are coming out soon. So Hannah Berner announced her comedy special that's coming out on July 9th called We Ride at Dawn, which I'm so excited to watch. We'll definitely watch it together.
We're definitely gonna have to do a screening together and watch it.
Yeah.
And she looked so good.
So good. I loved her outfit.
Thank God, because sometimes she goes so rogue with her outfits and I'm like, Hannah
sometimes
Berner.
I think 100% of the time, 90% of the time,
I'm like, what are you wearing? When she's interviewing J-Lo and like Hailey Bieber, I'm like, oh my gosh, not for me, but okay.
Yeah.
Love the confidence. She looked so good.
She looked so good.
And it just sounds like it went really well. But if you listen to Giggly Squad, she's been talking about it and she's super happy with how it went. And like, I can't even imagine like the pressure, the stress, like that's like a really big deal. And I feel like not a lot of women comedians have Netflix specials. And I'm just like, I don't know, because we've seen her from her like fall on Summer House and then like the rise of Giggly Squad and how her comedy career is really taken off and she's interviewing celebrities. I just feel like we've been with her on the whole journey. So to see her go from that all the way to a Netflix special, I'm just like so happy for her and proud of her.
So happy. And I will say like so I would listen to Giggly Squad and then I started watching Summer House.
Yeah, me too.
And so then I was like, do I even like this girl? Because on Summer House, they made her look so bad in the last season. So I honestly thought I didn't like her because I was like, oh, she kind of gives mean girl vibes, like especially in the last season. Kind of annoying. Then I'm like, oh, no, this is so edited. Yeah. And did you know that? So now they're saying that another reason why they fired her from the show is because she got endorsed by another alcohol company, Truly, which was a competitor to Loverboy.
Oh,
and so that was
Kyla's king. So
he was like, yeah, you guys can't like nobody can have any contracts with alcohol companies because Loverboy, even though he's not paying them to promote Loverboy.
Yeah, no.
So anyway, it's kind of messed up. Like I was listening to a podcast clip that was talking about it. It was actually the girl Claudia who owns this company that Craig like invested in. Remember I was telling you, girl boss or girl with no job, or I forgot her name. So she has that company, and yeah, like Craig invested in it, and now he has beef with Craig.
So now is Craig not going to be on Summer House? Because then I don't really want to watch it, because I watch it for Craig and Paige.
I know, literally.
And they must be filming very soon.
They're starting to film.
They must be filming like now if it's July.
They're filming like next week, I think.
Yeah.
Because Paige is in Italy right now, so she's going to come back.
Okay, do you think she's going to come back and she's going to go right into Summer House?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So she's on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay! Yeah. I love Paige. Her Italy fits.
So good.
Oh my God, she's been slaying.
But I'm like, you're wearing heels, and I know you can't wear heels in Italy, so like what is happening over here?
I know. But also, have you been seeing like how they're decorating and like redoing her like other bedroom in her apartment as her closet, and all the wall of shoes alone? I'm like, are you kidding me?
She has so many things.
She has so many things. I'm
like,
jealous.
if you can color coat your shoes,
I don't even own a red pair of shoes. I don't own
like a
orange.
pink pair of shoes.
I have like black, nude.
Mine are just
white.
Black and nude and white. Like
that's literally it. Because why would I have a blue shoe? Because I don't know what the fuck am I gonna wear that. No, so lucky. They're both flourishing. All of Giggly Squad. So like, slay, ladies, please slay. Okay, should we jump over to health and wellness?
Yeah, let's do some health and wellness and some health and well.
Okay, so back to running. I know I haven't talked about running in a little bit, but guys, I'm still a runner, even though I'm not running 3-4 times a week. I'm still a runner. I found this really cool trick. So sometimes when you're running, you really want to like match like your beats per minute of your heart to like the songs you're running to, because it helps. So if like you're running to like a really fast song, like you like do your strides to the beat of that, so like your heart will be up. Or if you want a slower song, then you want a song that's like a bit more slower, so you like move your feet to that kind of beat. And if you go onto Shopify, if you go onto Spotify and you search like beats per minute and you enter in whatever you want your beats per minute to be, like let's say 130, 160, depending on your run, people have made lists, playlists for you based on that and on like the tempo of the song to match your heart rate.
That's so cool.
So like the work is done for you, because it's so true. It's like when I need to do a slower run, like I need to make sure the music that I'm listening to is slower. Otherwise you just get pumped up, and you like, I can't run like a 6-minute pace to like Fisher.
No.
Like, I need something more chill. So that's
such a flex. A 6-minute pace is like my fastest. She's like, I have to go so slow, guys. I'm like, dying, trying to go 6-minute pace.
I'm so sorry. Maybe you could listen to Fisher.
Your like fastest song is literally like anyway. No, beats the BPM thing actually, that reminds me, because Farzad and Carlo are going to be DJing again this weekend, and DJing is literally all about BPMs. Like you have to look at the song BPM and just like, you can only go faster. You can't go from like fast to low. Like you can't like have a song that has a really high BPM and then all of a sudden drop low. Like it'll just be like a shock.
Yeah.
So there's like a whole there's like a whole like, I don't know, science to it. You have to like look at what the BPM is and kind of match it to the next song. So anyway, that's how they like set up their like cue points and stuff like that. It's so trippy.
So are they gonna like take turns DJing? Are they like collaborating?
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll just like do the B2B again.
Guys, when you hear this episode, we're literally gonna be probably drunk on Canada Day in my backyard.
Woo! Oh my God. And let me last little like health and wellness thing. I saw this really cute video. This girl that was saying like her and her mom, or was it her and her mom, or her and her sister started saying this thing called saving the day.
Okay.
So it's like, let's say you have a really bad day. They'll like call each other and they'll be like, okay, how was your day? Whatever. And they'll be like, oh, it was a really bad day. And they'll be like, okay, what are you doing to save the day? Like, so just like little acts at the end of your day or at the beginning of your day or whenever, where you're just trying to like bring yourself joy if like you're having a crappy day of like, and it could be like something small, like I'm gonna go get an ice cream like Sunday.
Yeah.
Or it could be like I'm gonna go cuddle with my dog for like 10 minutes and like save the day.
Yes.
So just like I thought that was so cute, a cute way of like thinking about it. Like how are you gonna save the day like today?
Gosh, I love that.
So cute.
I feel like we're so lucky because we have dogs. Like we can always save the day. Just with a little.
Oh my God, I was saving the day like every day this weekend. I was like every time I was so stressed, I would go and just like cuddle Nova and just be like.
No, it's so true. I really like that. I can think of a bunch of ways to save the day.
So cute.
But honestly, soon I'm going to be in summer mode and I won't need to save the day anymore because
Every day
summer Tash is here, baby.
I'm going to be calling you like, can you save my day?
Yeah. Like, be right there. Come over, some
I'm
margaritas.
I'm running on my 6-minute pace.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I love that. Let's end on that note. And we love you guys. Hope you're having a solid Saturday, whatever you're doing. It's Canada Day weekend. So whether you're keeping it chill or you're at my house right now partying,
welcome.
Love you. Welcome. So happy you're here. Happy to have you.
Okay, we love you guys.
Bye.
Okay, bye.